have for you is a new speaker from Bose. This is the Bose Wave Music System 4 with the Bluetooth audio adapter. Now, you've seen this shape from Bose. You've seen this style of speaker from Bose for a number of years now. This is a customer pick on hsn.com. What's really great about this is that this is the latest version of the Bose Wave Music System. And the Bose Wave Music Systems, they have different versions now because they have continued to be the best when it comes to sound quality. All you have to do to turn it on is tap the top and your music starts to play. And we're talking about your CDs. Maybe you're listening to the radio, you can do that. You can even plug in your MP3 player, and you've got that as well. This is an updated design, the Bose waveguide speaker technology. You've got your CD player that's here. Again, your advanced AM/FM tuner. Also, your text display of song information, and I really like that, so you know what's playing, who the artist is. You've got your dual alarms. So if you wanted to use this, and that's included, and you have your touch on, off, and snooze. So it's really gonna be simple for you to use this, which I like. So you've got all of this availability right here in your Bose system. Now the one that I'm holding, or I'm showing you right now, is the Espresso. It also comes in platinum. When you wanna turn this on, you tap it once. Do you hear that music? Now we have it down really low, but if you decided to get some volume here, you could easily do that. And when you do, the sound fills the room. There's something about a Bose speaker in your room that just makes all the difference for you. Oh, did I mention that it comes with a remote control? I may have forgotten to mention that, because it does. And all of the Bose Wave sound wave speakers come with that remote control, which I do want to show you right here, because it's easy for you to use. It's nice and intuitive. And this is a big, relatively big remote control. I like that because it doesn't, again, easily slip out of your hand. So look, you can turn on, you can mute it if you want to. You can turn on the radio, the CD player. Auxiliary is when you want to plug in your MP3 player, you can do that. You can skip. You have 6 preset stations on your radio, so that's going to be easy for you. You don't have to remember the call sign on the radio. You just press the preset and there you go. You've got your volume, all of this you can skip. It's really simple. And then you've got those dual alarms I mentioned for you right there. Easy to set up the alarm as well. If you want to stop the speaker or the alarm, you can even do that with the remote control. So maybe the speaker is on the other side of the room, or I should say maybe your Bose is on the other side of the room, and when the alarm goes off in the morning, you want to turn it off, but you're not really ready to get up. Use the remote control. It's that simple. Bose, when it comes to sound, there is a reason why Bose is literally at the top when you think of sound quality, and it's because you don't have that reverberation that you would typically have in a basic speaker. You've got the imminence of the sound, and the way that this is designed really gives you a full body sound throughout the room. Now, we have ours on relatively low, and I love that you can hear, and this is beautiful classical music, which is actually one of my favorites. And I love that you can hear the strings, all of the instruments, you can hear the background and all of the slight notes in the music. Think about your favorite song and the favorite things that you love to listen to, whether it's on CD, whether it's on your MP3 player, or even if it's on the radio, maybe if it's talk radio and you just want to hear every single word, you've got it from Bose. Now, typically this would cost $100 more. It just would. And that's what Bose is. Bose is not the cheapest out there. It's not about being cheap, it's not about price. With Bose, it's about quality and it's about sound. And you will notice that from the very first time you listen to it. And I remember, I have a couple of Bose at home. My mom has a Bose in her car. I remember the very first time I heard Bose, it was hers actually, in her home. She has a Bose Wave speaker from a number of years ago. And I didn't know if my ear was like, was strong enough, powerful enough, in tuned enough to really hear the difference in sound. When she turned on the music, it just sounded better. It just sounded smoother. When you listen to your favorite music, that's what you're hearing. You're not hearing any interference, any extra, any static. You're just hearing the songs that you love to hear. And it's as simple as the tap of a button, just like that, to turn it on and to turn on snooze or to turn it off. You've got 5 flex pay here of $89.99. You even have free shipping to get this home. So if you've been wanting a Bose and you said, okay, I want it, I kind of want to wait till I can get a really great value and a really great price, no, there's no time like the innovation event. And since we're showing it to you early, you're the first to get it. Now, we will have a full hour of a preview show coming up at 10 a.m. today.